What's up, guys? I decided to shoot this really quick video today to answer a question that was posed to me earlier today, and that is, how do I work with sellers, like for sale by owners, who are not paying a commission to the buyer's agent, or who aren't cooperating with buyer agents, as we call them? The first question that the agent asked me was, is it worth my time? Well, the first thing is, that's a question that only you as the agent can answer. Now, my suggestion is to dig deeper. Don't only take the seller or the potential seller at their word, saying that they won't cooperate with brokers. You need to begin asking questions. So the first question I would ask is, are you not cooperating with brokers because you believe it's going to affect your net amount that you're going to make? And usually that is the case. But in the case that I'm talking about right now, the property was significantly overpriced, which means that it wasn't going to likely sell anyway. And being able to educate the seller on that fact will have a huge impact on whether or not to invest or waste your time with this seller. Now, let's just say, because I'm not going to assume, let's just say that the property is reasonable. You want to bring your buyers, but you also want to make sure that you get paid on the transaction. How can you make that happen? I'm hoping that you know the answer to this is to use the EBBA, Exclusive Buyer Broker Agreement. And in the EBBA, there are two places that you can really protect your commission or your payment compensation. The first is going to be with an upfront retainer that you could get from your buyer. The second is going to be the buyer paid commission. And for myself, I do have a set minimum amount, and I'll just tell you guys right now, it started at $7,500. It has gone up since then, but I know that anytime I decide to work with a buyer, the minimum that I began wanting to make was $7,500 on any transaction. So I would write that in prior to them signing the EBBA. Now, this is so important, because if I'm showing a property where the seller is not cooperating with brokers, I clearly let the buyer know, hey, do you remember in our EBBA where my minimum commission was $7,500? Since the seller is not contributing anything towards that amount, on top of the sales price and any closing costs that you would incur, you would be also expected to pay the commission for myself as your agent, since I represent you. Now, that is how it works here in Florida. I know in other states, the seller always pays commission, but that's a part in the EBBA that you can enter. But if you are showing a property, before you show a property, and if you know that the co-broke or the or the seller is not offering a commission to the amount that is acceptable to you, that you communicate that with your buyer first before showing them the property. What we don't want is to show them a property, them fall in love with it, submit an offer, and then you tell them, oh, by the way, you have to pay me, because we know we have to clarify that up front. So I hope this video helped. For more information or more questions on the EBBA and how to use that, there are videos on this channel, so make sure you find those. And if you need any more help working with FSBOs, or maybe even listing brokers who aren't offering a commission or compensation that meets your criteria, because we can't negotiate that within the contract, there are ways to work around that. Let me know. Shoot me a message, send a comment, share this video with anyone you think would find this useful. Love you guys. Until next time, don't be average, be world renowned. Peace.